Hey everyone, today I want to talk about the 5 things that I hate the most about my Dodge Dart. My Dodge is a my Dart is a 2014 limited package, so it has the 2.4 liter engine. That's the Tiger Shark engine, and it comes with basically all the bells and whistles, the heated seats, the infotainment center, premium sound, all that kind of stuff. So, for the most part, I really liked my car, so it was kind of hard to come up with 5 things that I hate about it. But the first thing that I hate is that there aren't very many mods for the Dodge Dart. And I know it's not one of those more classic cars that everyone thinks of modding. I think that in its own right, it's the right class and price range and engine and things like that, that it really should be able to go out there and really kind of make a name for itself. I don't like that it gets so hot. So not that I necessarily notice the gauges getting too hot or getting hot in the vehicle, but under the hood it gets ridiculously hot. And I think that has something to do with number one. There's this 2.4 liter engine has some rather thin walls on the engine, and that causes the heat to dissipate a lot more. And because those walls are thinner, they can't really add a turbo or something to this engine, at least not with very much boost, because otherwise you would just blow up your engine. And so I think that because it's already kind of pushing its max, that's why they don't offer too many performance parts for the 2.4 liter engine. The third thing that I hate about my Dart is right around the kind of infotainment center and stuff like that. We have this LED strip, and it's supposed to light up red, and it kind of does that, but for being something that's like a main focal point in your vehicle, it's this big band that's probably 4 feet in length total, and there's only one LED on one end that lights it, and so you can tell that where it starts, it's very bright, but then as you follow it, it gets progressively more dim. Instead of being a nice solid lit color, it looks kind of cheap. The fourth thing that I hate about my Dart is the infotainment center, or the radio itself. And the thing I hate about it is that this is the second one I've had already. This one, similar to the first one, it keeps crashing on me, and it seems like it doesn't do it as often as the first one, but every few days, I'd say at least once a week, it'll become unresponsive. Music will keep playing if that's what's happening, but you won't be able to change stations, change the volume, adjust inputs, anything like that, and all of a sudden it'll just fade out to white, and then reboot itself and come back on, and then it works again for a while. And the last thing I hate about the Dart is that the Dart is actually getting discontinued, and I don't know the exact year when they're going to be discontinuing it. I think it's around like 2018, maybe 2019, when they're finally going to stop doing the Dart. But basically, FCA decided that they're going to go for like the Jeeps and the trucks and things like that, and kind of pull away from the economy vehicle side of things. And personally, I don't think that's a good idea. It kind of gets me that there was also a lot of hype about Dodge Dart GLH, which stands for Goes Like Hell. There was also a little bit of talk, at least on the forums, about getting an SRT Dart, which would be really awesome, because that would kind of put it in like a competitor with like an STI or like the Focus RS. And right now, the Dart it really doesn't do that. It's a nice car overall, and the car makes a lot of sense, but there's really a low ceiling, and you can't really surpass that with your Dart.